Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Live from Northside Ford, it's Rappin' with Jack, presented by Helen's Money Team with network funding. Tonight, live music from Ken Slavin and KTSA listeners helping to make Christmas a little brighter for the less fortunate in San Antonio. Now, Jack Riccardi.
Hey, everybody. Good evening from Northside Ford at 281 and Tacoma for our 12th annual Rappin' with Jack event for Family Service Association and presented by Helen's Money Team with network funding. Hello, everybody. There's still room for you to set up at a table and wrap gifts and make Christmas happen for families across the city that are having tough times and a difficult year. You know, Family Service Association works with these families throughout the year, so they're really in a great position to know who needs the help, what's going on with these families, what can make their Christmas and make their at least the end of the year better for them. And that's what we're all about here tonight. If you're new to this event, all we need from you is your willingness to come out and help wrap these presents. Piles and pallets and crates of presents are coming out of the storage rooms here at Northside Ford right now. They're making their way to the tables where our volunteers, and I always marvel at this, people are wrapping as fast as they can. It's not a race, but I guess people get kind of competitive when they're surrounded by other people gift wrapping. So, but you know, this event also is special and fun because we have this huge venue in which to host it. I just saw Jim Thompson. Here he is. Jim Thompson's the general manager of Northside Ford, and I was trying to remember what this was like, Jim, before we had this facility to have Rappin' with Jack in, because, you know, it was much smaller, and frankly, when it was in smaller locations, people would show up sometimes, see that it was crowded, and leave. And now we have a space that can accommodate as many people as show up.
Oh, absolutely. We're so delighted to be part of this, Jack. This is our 5th year in this venue, and we're just delighted to be part of your team.
Now, how many cars, when we were here Friday for our show Friday, how many cars do you have to move to get this space opened up?
We moved about 250.
Good grief, 250 cars had to be parked, and we took over the whole space. You remember when we started, we didn't need your whole showroom.
Right, we're using the whole showroom now. We even got Santa down at the far end.
Fantastic. Well, Jim, thank you so much, not only to you, but to your staff. They're very gracious and accommodating, and we couldn't do this without you. So thank you to you, and thank you to Northside Ford.
We're proud to be part of it. Thank you.
Thank you. Jim Thompson, General Manager of Northside Ford. I'll tell you, so many people have signed on this year in new and creative ways, and we need that extra help because of the economy. We talked to Richard on our show today. Richard is with Bluebell Creamery. Richard, good evening to you.
Thank you, Jack. Appreciate you having us.
You did a toy drive like a lot of companies do, and your employees, your coworkers came through in a big way. This is the Bluebell Creamery San Antonio branch, right?
That's correct. So here in San Antonio.
And you not only brought us the toys, but these bicycles that we're looking at right here in front of the broadcast table, these were all donated by your coworkers as well, right?
Everybody at Bluebell here in San Antonio pitched in, and we were able to raise enough money to bring in 8 bicycles for some needy kids. And it just goes to show what a group of people can do. We're a small group of about 30 employees. Imagine these office buildings that have hundreds of employees, what you can bring to an event like this.
Now, how do you wrap a bicycle? Do you know?
I think you just put a bow on it. And,
okay.
Yeah.
That's a relief. We're all relieved to hear that. Well, as I was saying to you earlier, we can all remember those Christmases when we got a bicycle. Those are banner years in the life of a child. These bicycles are going to make some children that have had a tough year, whose families have had a tough year, really, really happy, and one they'll never forget. So, Richard, thank you to you and everybody at Bluebell.
You're most welcome.
We're honored to have you. Thank you. Richard Mendoza from Bluebell Creamery. Well, Ken Slavin, you bragged about these guys. Let's hear them.
Okay.
Live from Rappin' with Jack, Ken Slavin and his all-star band.
1, 2, 3, and... Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, are walking in a winter wonderland.
Incredible crowd, still people coming in, big groups. We're going to tell you who some of those groups are as we go along here through the night. Let's see, where is Raul? Here's Raul Castillo from Safe Flight Auto Glass, our partners, along with State Farm. And Raul, you've been like my co-host on the show. You've been on so many times in recent days. But look, let me ask you, because you didn't even know as of this morning how big the response turned out to be at the over 130 State Farm locations that were accepting toys. So how did we do?
We did fantastic, Jack. The thoughtfulness of all the State Farm agents really came through, and just truckloads and truckloads of toys. We did very well.
This is the third year, and you were telling me this is the biggest year of the three.
Well, it's ahead of what we did last year. Initially, our first year was our biggest year, but we're going to continue to grow from here. It was still a very successful year.
Well, I'll tell you, to have a successful year in this economy, when people have so many reasons to not give, you had to be doing something right.
Well, we did a lot of promotion with your help. We had a lot of help from State Farm, and we had a lot of help from your audience as well.
We're back on News Talk 550 KTSA, live from Northside Ford for Rappin' with Jack Year 12. We've got a full house and more coming in to do the Rapping for Family Service Association. All of this sponsored this year by Helen's Money Team with network funding. Right when I came in tonight, a gentleman named Ken came over. Ken, come over here, step up to the microphone. And Ken said something in the 12 years we've done this that I've never heard before. He said, you had come from
I came from Elf Louise this past Sunday, and what we did was they have, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are familiar with it, but they have a lot of people show up at the mall, and they have representatives or people dressed up like Santa, and then they have the elves. And what we did is we went to each home. We had a lot of unfortunate homeowners.
Are you one of the Santas?
I was one of the Santas, one of the few black Santas out there.
Well, there have to be a few black Santas. There need to be. But you really don't have the body type. I can help you with that.
Okay. Yeah, I understand that. That'll work. Well, they put the makeup on us, and we went around and, went to each home, and a lot of, you look at see all these people out here, they don't realize how blessed they are. And, I saw some things out there that just tears your heart apart, So it's, by God's grace, we were out there able to help all these people. But when we got back, Jack, it was tons of stuff left over. And they just said, hey, you can take this, you can take that. So I asked them, hey, I'm going to Rappin' with the Jack Tuesday. Can I take some and donate it? And they said, by all means. So I just loaded up the back of my car, and we bought it here tonight. And that's where I'm at right now.
Let's hear it for Ken, the skinny Santa.
That's right. Brother.
Thank you. Once again from Rappin' with Jack, and live on News Talk 550 KTSA and rockin' Northside Ford, here is Ken Slavin.
Outside is frightful, but the fire is so delightful. Since we no place to go, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. Oh, it doesn't show signs of stopping, so I brought some corn for profit. The lights are turned way down low. Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow. When we finally kiss goodnight, how I'll hate going out in the storm. But if you really hold me tight, then all the way home I'll be warm. The fire is slowly dying, and my dear is still goodbye. But as long as you love me so, let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Right now I want to bring Robert Fleming over here from Magnolia Pancake House. He's been up to his elbows in pulled pork. Can I say that on the radio? I don't know.
I think you can.
Okay. What are you serving our volunteers tonight? I mean, whatever it is, it's really firing them up.
Well, we've got our barbecued pork sliders on a nice yeast roll and a little southern-style coleslaw, some chocolate chip cookies, coffee, and hot chocolate.
That seems to be working. Maybe slow down the coffee a little bit. They're really tearing into it.
I don't know. We could get out of here in record time tonight.
That is true. That is true. Now, I want to recognize something else that you do to help. You do a lot to help Family Service Association, and a lot to help this event. You've been with us for many years, part of this here at Northside Ford. But all through the holiday season, you have a seasonal item on your menu, which is very popular. Tell us about that.
Yeah, every year from Thanksgiving through about the middle of January, we run our gingerbread pancakes. And this year, again, as we've done before, we're donating 50 cents from every order of gingerbread pancakes, whether it's a full stack, a short stack, or side cakes, to family services in a way to help them in their mission.
So you enjoy the gingerbread pancakes, which, as I said this morning, really taste like Christmas. And every time you have them, you know that you're helping Family Service Association.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the Magnolia is all about family. I mean, it's my family, my wife, my daughter, and I that run it. Our team that's been with us for years is family. We believe in family, and we believe in family services, so we are always happy to help them.
Well, you know, you've had a lot of success as a restaurateur here in San Antonio, but I don't know anybody who's more grateful for the things he has than you are. I mean, you really appreciate, you know what you have.
Oh, I'm the most blessed guy in San Antonio, and a lot of folks know that my struggle over the last couple of years with cancer, but the Lord's blessed me with a full remission, and I don't take any of that for granted. And for me, charity begins at home, and if I can help somebody, I'm going to do it.
Well, Robert, you're helping them, and they're helping themselves over there at that table, so you probably better get back over there. But thank you for doing this for us. We appreciate it. We love you guys, and look forward to being there this Friday, as a matter of fact, for our Riccardi Party listener lunch.
All right, well, we'll be looking for you, and you know it's all good at the house.
All right, Robert Fleming, whose restaurant has become a legend in its own town, the Magnolia Pancake House, helping to provide and feed and refresh these gift wrappers. Let me see if Helen Bernatek has both of her earrings. Oh, she does. Hey, everybody, this is Helen from Helen's Money Team.
Hi,
Give her a
Helen.
big round of applause. She's our title sponsor for Rappin' with Jack.
Wonderful.
So you've never been to this before. You're a rookie. What do you think?
This is incredible. And this, how many years is this for you?
12 years.
Well, I'm coming back next year.
You better come back next year. We know where to find you.
You do know where to find me. This is incredible. I've never seen anything like it.
Now, how did you know? I mean, you committed your company, which is a mortgage company, to this event, having never been to this event. How did you know you wanted to do Rappin' with Jack?
Ooh, that's a good question. Well, my buddy, Lisa Gregory, came in and started telling me about it.
That's dangerous. Lisa Gregory is one of our account executives. She comes to your business in the month of December. That can be very dangerous.
It was incredibly dangerous. And she started telling me about it. And I have to admit, I had heard a little bit about it. You know, you are famous. Well,
Thank you, Helen.
famous. Yeah, famous.
Keep going. I like where this is going. Go ahead.
And I said,
I'm here till 9.
So I said, I don't want to tell you anybody else to sponsor this. We want to sponsor it. And I knew because she explained to me what happened here, and she wasn't kidding.
That's pretty clever, Lisa. You went to Helen and said, can you think of a business that might like to sponsor this event? That's brilliant. And Helen said, hey, I have a business. And Lisa said, oh, I never thought of that.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you for doing that. And Jack, what a great opportunity.
We appreciate you. How many employees do you have with you here tonight?
We have all of our families, but four employees are here. And their families.
And this is a week when people could be shopping, taking advantage of the sales, going to parties, and they're making this night, they're spending this night with us.
This is our Christmas party this year. This is our party. Yeah.
Fantastic. Well, Helen, thank you so much. God bless you and everybody at Helen's Money Team with Network Funding, our sponsors this year for Rappin' with Jack. They are making this whole thing possible, not only here at Northside Ford, but on the radio as well.